So yeah,
तो सर हरियाणा भाषा में फिर तो शुरू करना चाहिए सर।
करांगे उससे
सर
खतरा है ना इतना।
वो कहते हैं सर, कति हरियाणवी भाषा में शुरू करके लट से गाड़ देने चाहिए।
लट से काट देंगे हाँ।
तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ सर, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूँ।
थैंक
धन्यवाद
यू।
इसलिए कि आपने एक नई दृष्टि दी कि भाई हरियाणा का दिन जो है नजदीक है, तो उसमें कुछ तरह के सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम और ये सब होना चाहिए।
जी
और हरियाणा अपने आप में ज्ञान की भूमि है, हरियाणा अपने आप में ऐतिहासिक भूमि है, और जब हरि अरण्य की बात होती है तो हरियाणा की बात होती है। हरि अरण्य मतलब जहां पर हरि ने अपना स्थान सुनिश्चित किया। ऐसे हरियाणा के इस महोत्सव को भी हम सेलिब्रेट करें, और साथ साथ में जो आपने परिधान पहना है सर, वो एक नई ऊर्जा का सूत्रपात हम सब में करें, और उसका रंग भी अपने आप में जो है ना सर, वो युगांतरकारी है सर। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका सर।
थैंक
और
यू।
आज के इस दिन पर मैं सभी विभाग की तरफ से, विभाग के सभी शिक्षकों की तरफ से और विद्यार्थियों की तरफ से आज की इस विशेष दिन पर, जब हम मीडिया लिटरेसी की बात करेंगे, जब हम बात करेंगे कि मीडिया कितना आवश्यक है और उसके प्रति कितना सजग होना आवश्यक है, पर आपका एक अपना योग्यता रही है सर, आपकी अपनी एक कुशलता है, और इस कुशलता को हम सब तक पहुंचाने के लिए आप हमारे मध्य हैं। अलग बात है कि सर ये ऑनलाइन है, लेकिन आपकी उपस्थिति हमारे हृदय में फोटोग्राफ से ही सर स्थापित होना प्रारंभ हो गई थी। जब एक सुंदर सी छवि सामने थी, और उसके बाद में जब आपने तो पगड़ी बांधी है, तो ये मुझे लगता है कि उस ज्ञान की पगड़ी है, उस हाथी की पगड़ी है, जिसको हम सब ने हरियाणा में अपने बुजुर्गों के माथे पर हमने अपने शीश पर देखा है, और उसको उसको स्थापित करने के लिए हम सब कार्य कर सकें। मैं पुनः आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत और सत्कार करता हूं आज के इस दिन पर, और मैं अपने विद्यार्थियों से कहता हूं कि जोरदार ताली बजाकर जो है आपका स्वागत करेंगे।
वैलेंटाइन डे और हरियाणा को दोनों को मिला दिया मैंने आज। ठीक है।
आपको माइक समर्पित कर रहा हूं सर।
हाँ चलो गुड। शुरू करें।
Sir, welcome you in the one-day workshop on media and information literacy. So, the finest speaker on media and information, especially in Haryana, Professor Umesh. It's a great opportunity for the department. So again, welcome you, sir, because number of our students are there from the south, so they are not comfortable with Hindi and Haryanvi. So my humble request, to please talk as you are talking.
Sure.
Raji, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, so in the meantime, may I request you one thing, that kindly add me to your WhatsApp group for 5 to 10 minutes, because I have to share something afterwards and during the presentation also, right? So that will be easy.
Right, sir.
If that is not possible, then I can send the link to one of you, Ashok sir, preferably, and you can send it to other people as you wish, right? And yeah.
Sir, we are adding you in the group, sir.
Okay, right. ठीक है. So let me share the screen. All right. So I believe I am added in the group now. Okay.
Alex, sir, adding, sir. Just in 1 second.
Right. Yeah. In the meantime, you are adding me to the group. I have shared one link to Ashok sir. Ashok sir, kindly send this link to all of the students.
Sure, sir, sure.
Because it will help in the media literacy endeavor. And I'm talking from a different perspective now, because many of you know that my way of doing the things is slightly different. Many of you may not agree with it, but हरियाणवी में बोलते हैं ना, न्यू है ऐसे ही चल रहे हैं और उसके मुझे अच्छे रिजल्ट्स भी मिले हैं, तो आई एम एज्यूमिंग बिफोर हैंड that it is good, right? Okay. So I have shared one link on Google Classroom to Ashok sir, and all of you are kindly requested to join this. Reason being that we are going to do something very special afterwards also, as far as media literacy is concerned, because media literacy is not the topic which is to be studied in vacuum, right? So that's the thing, right? Okay. So kindly let me know that how many students are there, and what are their classes, etc. Please.
Sir, we have MA first year, MA final year, and PhD scholar also. More than 25 or 30 students today.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
This is the strength.
I see. So
PhD.
how many? I mean, total number
Yes, sir.
around. How many people are present in the room now?
30, approximately 30.
30. Very good. Okay, right. So without losing further time, let us start. Okay, so let me share my screen first. Uh, Share my screen, Chrome tab, window. So I am entire window I am sharing now. Okay. So please let me know whether I am my window is visible.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
It is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, right. So let me go to the first one. Now tell me. Hmm? Is it visible? Am I
Yes,
audible?
yes.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Because one disadvantage of Google Meet is that I can't see you people while presenting, right? So, uh, Alika sir, you have my number. So, in case the connection goes off, kindly let me know on the mobile. Huh?
Definitely,
I'll
sir.
be fine. Hmm? So, this is the slight disadvantage here, but it's okay. So, yeah, formal welcome to all of you. My name is Umesh Arya. I'm a teacher in media studies here in the Department of Mass Communication, GJU. And the topic, as you all know, it's media literacy, right? So media literacy, I'm very sure that people who have already come delivered lecture, they have shared something with you. So my endeavor would be to share something very differently, because I'm a firm believer of the knowledge which is slightly different from the normal one, right? Okay, so let's start from the very scratch. uh, Whatever concept we learn, we must first focus on the definition, right? So media literacy is what? It's the skill to gain access, right, to the media, to interpret and critically evaluate the different aspects of the media and its content, right? So there is no need to remember this definition as such. Just focus on the red letters. That it is a skill to gain access. Do we have the skill to gain access to the media? Now, this term is slightly enigmatic for the reason that we all have access to media, right? We all have access to media, but we don't have the skill to really access the media, right? Because that's something very different, and we will talk about in a moment. And then is to interpret and critically evaluate. Now, this is the most important part of the media literacy. How do you interpret and evaluate the different messages? I tell you, uh, today is the most crucial time where we can apply media literacy in our lives, because lot the planet is passing through such a bad phase. Israel Hamas war, and religious polarization, and Ukraine Russia and whatnot, many others, right? So there is a potent chance that media will be exploiting all of us by its messages. Only how, if you know how to interpret and critically evaluate the messages, only then we will be true media literate people, right? And one notable thing about media literacy is that if you have taken some kind of practical training or practical orientation like this, only then we can be sure of that, okay, we know how to critically evaluate the messages. Otherwise, it's such a slippery floor that fake media knows how to pass its message through you, and you will definitely believe it. So media literacy is the need of the hour. Let's first establish something, that why we need to know about this, huh? So there is a study actually, uh, and these are the 2 points from the study I have selected. The study says that falsehood diffuse significantly farther, faster, deeper, and more broadly than truth. अगर आप देसी भाषा में बोलो है अपना हिंदी में, तो जो झूठ है वो सच से ज़्यादा तेज चलता है, ज़्यादा दूर तक जाता है और ज़्यादा अंदर तक जाता है लोगों के, और लोग उसको बिलीव करते हैं। ओके, कितना? 6 times फास्टर। ये इट हैज़ बीन एस्टैब्लिश्ड बाय द रिसर्च। 6 times फास्टर मूव करता है falsehood than truth. And out of this falsehood, out of this fake information, there is one particular category. What is that category? False political news. This is specialized category within the misinformation of the fake news, which travels even faster than the other categories, right? So our media, our life is based on the democracy, social, political institutions. So when we are not able to distinguish the genuine political news from the fake one, it means it is going to harm our democracy, right? सो इसके बगैर लाइफ अभी तक चल रही थी, बट शायद आगे ना चले, इस करके वी नीड टू नो अबाउट द मीडिया लिटरेसी। एज आई सेड, टुडे इज द राइट टाइम टू लर्न अबाउट मीडिया लिटरेसी, एंड इट वाज नेवर एवर बिफोर एज सच, बिकॉज the media was not that much prominent earlier. In our times, like 30 plus years back when we were students, so there were very few information sources, and mostly they were genuine sources, right? So there was no question of any misinformation, any fake news, or any propaganda coming to our, in the newspapers or in our lives. But right now, though, it's reverse, right? There are there are many news channels, WhatsApp information, Facebook, Twitter, this, that. So out of this, it's very few, very few information pieces they are credible, right? And the fake news or the misinformation is afflicting now the mainstream media also, like the Jagran, right? So I mean, situation is totally reversed, and it is a lifetime. It is the right time to know about media literacy. So it is better to know now. Okay, so let's have some definition part of it, and at the end of the lecture, we will have a small quiz kind of thing where you will be asked these questions. So kindly look at these concepts carefully. And since we are in the academics, so academicians, they are really after the definitions of the concepts, right? So misinformation. So in simple terms, when you forward something unintentionally, right? When you don't know that this news is fake, it's the propaganda, or it's not the genuine news, right? But you don't know, right? And you pass it on to other people unintentionally. That is misinformation, right? So that's why we are not using the term fake news now, because if something is fake, it can't be news, and if something is the news, it can't be fake, right? So even the practical field, people are using misinformation than fake news, because most of the information is spread unintentionally, right? And what is disinformation? It is exactly opposite to misinformation, right? It's an intentional dissemination. Mostly it is done by political parties, IT cells, ideological, groups and all that. Disinformation, जान के किया जाता है, right? And there is third category. So people, they don't know about this third category, but it's very important actually. So in malinformation, information is genuine, everything is genuine, but the same information is presented to you with a different spin, right? A different angle, so that the original intent of the information is lost and a new truth is created, right? So, for example, we are see, I'm having this safa on my head now, and I'm delivering the lecture in the Haryanvi outfit, right? Okay. So, if you click my photo, right, and if you present to the vice chancellor, see, you are calling such people that who don't know how to dress up nicely in a corporate lecture like this. Are you getting my point? What I'm saying, huh? Now, you have created another truth, isn't it? Which is simply not the truth. So that is malinformation. Let me come back to my malinformation part of it. So it is actually done to harm the religious groups or socially disadvantaged people. So obviously it is intentional. It's a part of the disinformation concept, but it's very, very dangerous actually, because as far as misinformation or disinformation is concerned, you can easily debunk that, right? But malinformation is very hard to debunk. That's why it's a dangerous thing. Okay. So don't worry, these are a few slides I will be explaining, but the real thing, the real practical part we will do after these slides. And it's a matter of fact just now that okay, we should be uh, questioning our own thinking in the first place. That why we should believe the fake information. Yeah, why we are not able to distinguish between the right information and the wrong information, right? So you can look at these two circles. The first circle is having facts and evidences, right? ये बिल्कुल सच इंफॉर्मेशन है. एंड ऑन द राइट साइड दिस सर्कल रिप्रेजेंट्स आवर बिलीफ्स, राइट? हमारा जो मान्यताएं हैं, हमारे हमें सोचने का तरीका है, तो दिस सर्कल रिप्रेजेंट्स दैट. सो it is an ideal situation where people will believe facts and evidences, right? People normally don't, right? Okay, what information they believe. So at this point, when these two circles they cross each other, na, this central point, this is the place where people believe facts and evidences because it tallies with their own belief system, right? देसी भाषा में बोलें तो जो जो फैक्ट और जो सच आपके बिलीफ से, जो आपकी सोच से टैली करता है ना, जो मेल खाता है, आप उसी को स्वीकार करेंगे. यस और नो? होता है ऐसे हमारे साथ? कैन आई हैव सम आंसर्स प्लीज? हाँ, डज इट हैपन? It happens. It happen actually, right? So the interpretation is that now the facts and evidences per se they don't have their value. It's only our belief system, right? कि हम तो ये accept करेंगे, right? So now in this case, the situation becomes very difficult, right? Because we have been brought up in a scenario where we have been taught to like or dislike many things, right? We have our own ideology, beliefs, and so many already made up beliefs, right? And then if some fact tallies with that, then it is a fact. Otherwise, if it doesn't tally, it's not a fact, right? So that's the main psychological interpretation of it. Okay, so let's see in which ways, right? uh, the misinformation is coming to you, and the media literacy is needed ever before, right? More than ever before. So disinformation, as I told you, that it is the deliberate spreading of the wrong information, right? So this is the way. Then emotional appeal. Through this appeal, propaganda people, they exploit your emotions. For example, so you must have seen many YouTube videos, the advertisement there, right? Where people are raising money in the name of the orphanages, and they show the